Cancer, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on the video. For all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to get some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, flip it. Okay, well, we start this reading off with the Two of Cups sitting in the reverse, followed by the Hierophant in the reverse, followed by the Five of Cups. And so we have a great deal of sadness that is sitting here with these cards. This definitely represents a separation, or at the very least, a lot of arguments, a lot of turmoil in this relationship. And it really comes down to bad communication. This could have resulted in a breakup. It could have resulted in a divorce, but definitely just clashing of personalities, or just not communicating to get on the same page together. And so with that Hierophant showing up in the reverse, you know, you may be feeling a little bit foolish in this situation, or this card just represents a very non-traditional relationship. It also can represent reversed roles, if that applies to your situation. Or this card just represents the breakup of a higher level of commitment, whether that be marriage or living together or something like that. And then with the Five of Cups showing up here, we're talking about a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, a lot of maybe even guilt. Maybe this person is feeling guilty for certain things. Maybe you are carrying guilt. But there's a lot of regret when the Five of Cups shows up. It definitely represents also isolation, just heartbreak as a whole. So let's get some more from this deck and see if we can't get a little bit more about this. But definitely a lot of arguments. There may have been just not being able to understand each other when you communicated. So maybe someone's communication was very temperamental. And so, you know, maybe they didn't get their point across. You didn't get your point across. All right, we got the Hierophant that came up in the reverse again. So definitely it could be a non-conventional relationship, but also just representative of a higher level of commitment that has changed. All right. All right, we got the Three of Cups that's showing up here. And when we see the Three of Cups, this is all about having a circle of support, friendships, celebrations, coming together. You can see that they're kind of tipping the drinks back. So you may be doing this to kind of cope with that Five of Cup pain that you're feeling from this loss. And so let's get some more. Or this may be what you guys enjoyed doing together. Maybe you guys had a lot of good times together. Maybe you had some mutual friends that you guys could hang out with. It really just goes with what you apply. There's so many cards. Let's get one or two more. There we go. All right, well, we got the Fool card. It's sitting in the reverse. And when we look at this, this is somebody that was careless. This is somebody that was absent for this relationship. They did not show up and present in a way that made it seem like they wanted this relationship to be complete and growing, right? They were very careless. All right, we got the Stars card, and then we have the Five of Cups that's in the reverse. So now we've got the Five of Cups flipping around, right? This is all about healing, moving on, forgiveness. This is having hope and love, returning back and recovering from this situation. And then right when you have that recovery, and this may be what you're going through right now, or maybe you're right at the end of recovery from this, then all of a sudden now you get the Stars card, right? And this is all about having very much inner clarity, hope, right? Renewal. This can also represent being in the spotlight or being noticed or recognized in some way. This is definitely a card of success, right? Hope, just having that inner clarity of being able to see through the darkness, whether that be the darkness in you having done your shadow work or the darkness in other people. But this is seeing in the darkness, right? Okay, let's get some from this deck. What else is going on? We see Definitely renewal and healing. Oh my gosh. Then we get the Empress card that comes up. Now, when we talk about the Empress, this is all about creation, right? It can also represent pregnancy if that does apply to you. But this is, or it could be birthing a new idea. And that's how I usually see this, right? Birthing a new idea, whether that be a new business, going on a new venture, just thinking differently, right? This is definitely a very creative card. This card can also represent abundance, maybe even good parenting. But this is like, once you let go of this pain, man, you are just going to be exploding with creativity. And maybe you are right now. If you are, you know, let us know that you're in that creative stage. Drop a comment. Let us know. All right, let's get some more from this deck. I'm going to take them all. All right, well, we get the Moon card. It's sitting in the reverse, right? And so when we look at the Moon card in the reverse, this is all about clarity, right? This is all about seeing things very clearly. You could also be having dreams about, you know, the things that you need to do, where you're being guided, where you're being called to. And then we get the Seven of Wands. I just said where you're being called to. And when we look at this, this is all about, you know what, putting up your defenses, focusing on self, right? You can see that she's meditating. She's got her head turned. She's like, I'm focusing on balancing me, on healing me. And then you get the Six of Cups, right? And so the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. So now that you've started to grow and expand, and if you haven't gotten there yet, then when you do, then this person's going to have nostalgia, right? They're going to start thinking about you and missing you. And this came out right under the Fool card, right? And so they're going to start thinking about all the things, all the times that they were absent for this relationship, and they're going to be very nostalgic, thinking about you. This may be somebody that you're thinking about that you've known for a very long time, maybe even dating back to when you were children. All right, and then we also got the Death and Rebirth card in addition to the Queen of Cups, right? And the Death and the Rebirth card, this is all about putting an end to the old to begin anew, right? This is big changes. This is transformations. This is moving on. It is time to move on. And why? Because you're going to love on yourself. We got the Queen of Cups, right? This is a nurturing person. This is a healing person. This is what you are giving yourself. And if you, and in addition, you might have somebody new coming in that is healing you. If you've met somebody new, that could be significant of them. All right, I want to know what this person is thinking about you right now. And then we're going to get to our oracle cards, all right? Let's just see. What is this person thinking about you? What do they think about you? Let me tell you something. We got the Queen of Swords, okay? Now, I always say this is a bad bitch. She will cut you off if you threaten her kingdom, right? And so with this is a self-sufficient person. This is a person that is very stable, that is very honest. And they know that this is what you brought to the table. You brought this energy, and now you have had to cut those, take that sword out and cut this situation off so that you could heal. All right. I mean, listen, we got the Eight of Swords sitting here. And when I see the Eight of Swords, you know, this is all about, you know, feeling like you have a self-imposed restriction or isolation, right? So this person may feel that you have pulled away, or they may feel that you might have felt trapped in this relationship at some point, or you would feel trapped in this relationship, that you are not seeing everything as clearly. This came out right on top of the Moon card, but the Moon card is in the reverse. So whether this person thinks you see things clearly or not, you do. Okay, so they may think that you're a little trapped in your thoughts. Let's put it that way. This is a card of entrapment and being self-imposed. So they know that you have isolated, you have pulled away from this, and that's how they see you. And then we get the Ace of Cups sitting in the reverse, right? This is like that they think that you might be depressed or disappointed in them at the most. You're very disappointed in them, right? You feel let down by them, and this is what they feel. All right, you feel very let down. We got the World card that's sitting in the reverse. And this is all about unfinished business. This person feels like they have unfinished business with you, that you guys have not completed the cycle. This is what this person believes. Let's get one more. Oh, we got the Page of Pentacles. It's sitting in the reverse. And when we look at this, this is, you know, it's like a troublemaker, right? And so this person feels like, I don't think that you're a troublemaker. What I think they feel like is that you are not up for reconciliation in this situation. It's like, no, this is too much trouble for me. All right, this is what this person feels. All right, let's move on to some oracle cards. I mean, it's pretty clear. You You let something go, or you're in the process of letting something go, and then your abundance comes in. Whether this person thinks you're tied to them, the thoughts of them or not. Oh, well, you know what? We got the true love card that comes up, and this says this is the romance of a lifetime. And so it may not be this situation that is, or it may have felt like that at one point. But this, when I see this card coming out after all this rebirth and growth and loving on yourself, I feel like this right here is either this person returning with completely changed actions, or this is a new person. All right. Because with the death and rebirth card, it'll never be what it was before. This relationship can't come back together and be what it was before. It will have to transform. Okay. Let's get one more from this deck. We got the Passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And this is all about, you know what? If you got to get back out there, get back out there. But this is a very passionate connection, or this new love that may be coming in may be very, very passionate. Kind of sweep you off your feet. Kind of like, wow. I couldn't even shuffle there. I got so tied up into sweeping you off your feet. My goodness. All right. Don't get swayed by that. So, all right. Let's get one or two from this deck. We got Heart with the Key. This is welcoming love, meeting the one, opening up your heart, getting together. Perfect. So if it's not getting back together with this person, should they come forward and try to do that? This is all about finding new love. And I just said that with that true love and passion. So we're talking about a new love that is also very passionate. All right, we got the Addiction card followed by the Kisses in the reverse. And so when we look at the Addiction card, you know, this could have been a very codependent relationship, or you may have felt codependent on the relationship. This person may have been very controlling, very possessive in this situation, you know, held themselves back when it came to love. I mean, you can see how this person has treated this heart. It's like been ripped out. All right. And then we get the Kisses card. Unconditionally loving, you know, giving and receiving love, falling in love. It's in the reverse because, you know, this situation fell apart. I mean, we started with the Two of Cups sitting in the reverse. The Two of Cups is usually my favorite card in the deck, but not when it comes up in reverse. I immediately started off with disharmony, separation. All right. This card says life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Okay, this is all about getting back out there, finding your happy again, finding your happy place again. Okay. All right, we got the hottest love has the coldest end. I know that's right. Some of those really passionate connections, boy, they can burn so bad on the way out, right? This says never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings, is what this card says. So, you know, you got to take that as it resonates. But, you know, it's like we have to make sure that we don't let our emotions control us, because emotionality equals irrationality every single day of the week. And so right now you may be feeling like, I don't want love. So don't make a permanent decision to not open yourself up. Or this person may be wanting you to say, hey, don't make this permanent decision just because you're mad at me today. And you have to weigh that out. Is it worth it? All right. Number 33, discover your superpower. Assess 100% of your mojo. I know that's right. This is all about coming out of this situation rejuvenated, you know, glowing from the inside so that it radiates onto the outside. And this is what you are doing. We already see this, right? We can see what they're in this card. This is focusing, closing your eyes, taking in all of the radiance of the divine. That's beautiful. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle. And say, you might hurt me, but you will not break me. And that's what I'm getting from these cards. All right, let's get one. You won't break me. You only motivate me to do better. Shoot. We got revel, manifest, charm, and play. All right. Manifest. Think about it. What do you want? What is pulling you? Where is your passion lying so that you put your energy into it? When we talk about charming and playing, this is all about, listen, when you are living in your higher self and your glow is shining from the outside, you are charming everybody around you. Trust and believe. And play just means, you know what? Start dealing with the lighter side of life sometimes. You came out of a pretty tough situation. We have the 5 of Cups that came out here, which is a great deal filled with sadness and grief and depression. And so why not live at play? Go out there, have a good time, laugh, joke, whatever you have to do. All right, these are the angel answers cards. So if you have a question, you can go ahead and ask one directly. Think about it. If not, let's just see if we get any additional messages for the reading. Then we're going to go to our personal messages. Okay, any additional messages? All right, I'm going to take them. Ooh, there were a couple that fell out. All right, it says, there's something better. All right. Then it says, wait. Not the right time. And then we get peaceful resolution. And when I see that, that lets me know that with all these other cards that we're seeing is right now is not the right time because you are still trying to resolve what has happened to you within yourself. You're still trying to heal. And there's nothing wrong with that. You go ahead and heal. Go out there, have a good time, enjoy life. You don't have to do everything so seriously. You don't have to go from one relationship right into another. Enjoy life a little bit right now. All right, your personal message. Seeds grow with water, not words. So don't talk about it, be about it. If you want to go out here and be creative and create something new, which we did see that card. So, oh, the Empress, right? If you want to be creative, what are you doing to put those plans into motion, right? Plant the seeds now. If you need to go to school, do that. If you need certification, do that. I don't know. If you need a business name, register it. Whatever you need, start working on it. Plant those seeds. Okay. All right, these say, be a little selfish right now. I know that's right. Heal yourself. Work on you. And then we get creative ventures. So I'm telling you, you're working on something with this Empress card. This is a card of great creativity. It says you will and you can. I know that's right. Don't doubt yourself. There's enough people in the world to doubt you. You don't have to be in the line. And then this says learning is growth. Keep growing. Keep growing, honey. I know that's right. All right, let's get a poem. And then after that, we're going to get some direct messages from this person. What they want to say to you directly. All right, let's get one poem. Ooh, number 26, Restoration. She told me that she cried, but people chose to ignore her, thinking she needed the love of another to maintain and restore her. First of all, you don't need anybody to lift you up from the ground. You have enough power within to do that yourself. Okay, and when we look at this, you know, there may have been a lot of people that they didn't pay attention to the pain they were causing you. They didn't pay attention to the tears that you cried. Some of the tears, they didn't even see them. But now you have started to realize that you don't need the love of another person to maintain you, to restore you, right? You can do that all on your own. You have enough power within. An Empress showed up here, okay? Not a pauper. An Empress showed up. All right, this person that we were talking about, right? Started this reading off. Person you're possibly not talking to, or at least maybe going through a separation with. If they could say anything to you right now with no pride, no ego, no hesitation, you know, what would they say? All right, let's get some of these. All right. What else would they want to say to you? All right. Let's get one or two more. Too many. All right, let's get one more. Okay, I'm just going to get these lined up so I can read them to you. All right, this is what this person would say to you if they could. I know I wasn't there for you, and I'm sorry. I'm fucked up. I'm sorry for how my actions hurt you. I'm ashamed. It's so cold without you by my side. Every second, every minute, every day, I want forever with you, but I was such a coward. Please open your heart. Divine timing. If I knew then what I know now. You give me feelings I can't put into words. I'm always here for you. And thank you for being in my life. All right, these are your messages. Please make sure to come back and check me out.